solemnly swear that I am up to no good. What are 31 colleges of Cambridge? Isn't it just Cambridge University? Well, these are 31 different castles where students live but don't study. Imagine these are the houses of Harry Potter, but instead of 4, we have 31. I asked students from all 31 colleges to show us around their castles. We will visit the library, the formal hall, the student rooms, and all of the other hidden places. Hello and welcome to Corpus Christi, one of the colleges of Cambridge University. And Frank has kindly agreed to show us around his college. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Tell us some interesting facts about the college that we do not know.
Well, in fact, I did a little deep dive one evening, late night, into an archaeological survey. And in fact, we used to have, during the Second World War, Anderson shelters all along here. And in the far corner, we actually used to have Tudor tennis courts, which is quite cool. Yeah, there's lots of hidden mysteries and corners to this college.
What about the connection to Jack's Gelato?
Well, in fact, just the street over where Jack's is, as well as the Evil Pub, is that the land is actually owned by Corpus. However, we still don't get a discount, which is a bit of a shame, I think.
It is true. And what about the connection to Hobbits?
Yeah, so actually, in fact, the Parker Library just over here has a big collection of manuscripts. And while J.R.R. Tolkien was doing some research for Middle-earth, he actually came down here, and you can actually see in the sign-in book where he signed in because he was doing some research.
And let me ask you the last question before we start the actual tour. How would you describe your college in 3 words?
Intimate, definitely. Very pretty, and cozy, that's what I'd say.
So let's start.
Yeah, let's go.
This is the famous Corpus Clock. What's the story behind?
So it's designed by John Taylor, who the main Taylor Library is also named after. And in fact, a lot of people find it quite ugly. It can be quite confusing to read. And I do actually think it only functions or is correct within every 5th minute, or 5th second or something. So it's a clock. It's more for aesthetic reasons, really. But
the monster?
Yeah, actually, people say that if you can see briefly, its mouth opening and closing, and that's it actually eating up the time. I'm not the best at this. Okay. We played an entire game before, and I didn't miss a single shot. There's no chalk, okay. Jesus, right. Welcome to the Corpus Bar. So we come here after formals, just to chill out. You can also work down here sometimes. And we often have open mic nights here as well, which are quite fun. So it's yeah, it's a nice place to hang out.
Frank, please tell me about the accommodation here. Do all of the students get accommodation on site?
Yes, they can in fact, and we're actually standing in the oldest Oxbridge court still standing, where students actually can stay. There are some drawbacks, however. There are no showers and toilets in the actual staircases, so they have to share like communal ones in the corner, which does mean in some cold winters, trekking out here in your towel, which can be, I've not personally had to do it, but I know
You're
some
lucky.
people who have. Yeah, no, I am very much.
And is it only for undergraduates, the accommodation here?
So mainly it's undergraduates here. Most postgraduates are off-site at somewhere called Leckhampton. So there is a little bit of a
mix.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you enjoy your staying here?
Yeah, no, I loved it. And next year I'm here, coming back for my 4th year, staying here as well. Actually, just the other side of this building. And no, yeah, it's really amazing to stay in such historic buildings. Yeah. So in actual fact, during my 2nd year, I stayed just up there on that top floor, And I used to wake up in the mornings, it's very surreal, looking over the battlements. And sometimes on Sunday mornings, I could hear the choir actually rehearsing in the chapel opposite. So it's almost like being serenaded. So yeah, very real, but yeah, cool.
This is one of my most favorite formal halls in Cambridge. It's so Harry Potter.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you often come here to eat?
Yeah, I do actually, because if you live on the main site here, your meals are catered. So this is where we come for lunches and dinners and the occasional breakfast.
What about brunches?
Yeah, brunches too. Actually, the best meal in Cambridge, honestly. Great for a hangover, and it's just always spectacular at Corpus. We have great food here, actually, and multiple people from other colleges can say that. So yeah.
How easy is it to book a formal hall here?
It's not too bad, although we have only 2 formals a week, whereas other colleges might have every day with different levels. It can be quite complicated elsewhere, but here it's just a simple formal twice a week. And it can be a bit of scramble at times to get a ticket, but it's not too bad though.
There will be some formals coming in October, right?
There might be. There might be. There might be an invitation.
Thank you. I have it shot in the video, you know, so. So this is the old library of Corpus.
Yep, the Parker Library.
And I think that it's only reserved for special tours, right? I remember once I came here and they told us lots of different facts. So in order to get there, as a researcher, you need to get 2 references, one from your supervisor, either at work or at the university, and one from your librarian. Is it true?
Yeah, well, it's very hard to get into because there's so many very rare manuscripts inside. So yeah, you need references to go and work and study and especially handle the manuscripts. And actually, in fact, my tutor is the head librarian there, and she's quite strict on who she lets in and out. So, yeah, and she's lovely.
How did you get the whole collection of the manuscripts?
Well, actually, in fact, Michael Parker was the. You're gonna have to cut that down.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
So actually, Matthew Parker, whose rare collection of books and manuscripts make up the majority of this, was quite close to the royal family, and so he was able to build his collection, and it makes up the majority of the collection here.
Have you come often here?
Actually, it's more than most because obviously my tutor is here, so I've been here multiple times for like welfare discussions and things like that, as is the case for your tutor.
And maybe could you elaborate on the notion of a tutor, as many people who are not currently studying at Cambridge might not be familiar with?
Yeah, of course. So you have academic supervisors who supervise your actual academic work, and then your tutor is more like a reference point in college. And it's more about your welfare. We'll discuss, say, if you've got any issues, and then your director of studies oversees your the whole of your academic work. So yeah, those are the main 3 tiers of supervisors and such. So now outside the more modern library, which is called the Taylor Library, which is actually named after the same man who designed the Corpus Clock, which is just outside on Trumpington Street. And in actual fact, from the top floor, at least, you have a gorgeous view of Trumpington Street where you study. So since we can't go into the Parker Library, this is where students come. It's open 24/7 for students only, obviously. So it's lovely.
Not many students know that Corpus actually has ponds. Where do you hide them?
Well, since we're not actually on the river, we do have to ask another college, which is on the river, to take care of them for us. So actually our punts are at St. John's. So we do need to have to book and ask permission to go use them. but it's not too bad. It's like a £5 a time, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and we can go pretty much as long as they're not booked up. So
And what's the process of booking? Do you need to ask the porters?
I think you just send an email.
Mhm.
To be honest, last time I went punting, my friend sorted it for me.
No.
So, but yeah, it's simply an email or filling out a Google form. So it's not too complicated at all.
Mischief managed. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the tour. Watch other 30 colleges tour on my channel. And in the end, you will have a bonus tour around a hidden college of Cambridge.